Yeah, so when people compartmentalize things, they're basically pushing something to the back of their mind, putting it in a little box and closing it without processing it. And so they're detached from whatever it is until they decide to open that box. Now, all of us might compartmentalize at some point or another, but narcissists are masters at compartmentalizing their entire lives and all aspects of them. So instead of everything flowing together cohesively, everything is in its own little unprocessed individual box. They can compartmentalize people and put them in their own boxes based on what needs they're meeting for them. And compartmentalizing people like that is how narcissists are so easily able to live double, triple, quadruple lives. Don't see it cohesively. It's all separate to them. Therefore, they're able to convince themselves that it's okay. For them, it doesn't feel like living a double life. It's opening your box when it's time to be with you, and in those moments, they're in a relationship with you. And then when it's time to go spend time with the other person, they close your box and they open up the other person's box and go live their other life. Because your box is closed, you're out of sight, out of mind. The boxes are almost like different realities that they're living in and switching between. And that's why for them, it's nothing to do all of this at the same time and there's no guilt attached to it. But for you on the outside, it's absolutely traumatizing to find out how many different lives they're living with different people because you're able to see the whole picture cohesively, not through the lens of the boxes that the narcissist has put y'all in. Narcissists are also able to compartmentalize memories and events. That's why they might do some crazy to you and then come back later and act like nothing happened because they've already put that event or memory away in its little box. And then they're perplexed at why you're still talking about it or why you're not over it, or sometimes they may even seem to not remember that it happened. Meanwhile, you're confused as because it literally just happened. But also, a lot of times victims end up going along with them and acting like it didn't happen either because they're just happy that the abusive episode is over and that they're not angry anymore and they get to have the good side of them again and they get the next dopamine hit. Meanwhile, the narcissist gets to escape accountability. Compartmentalization also allows the narcissist to separate their foul behavior from their sense of self, which also allows them to escape feeling any shame attached to that behavior. They don't face it. They do it and then they put it in a box and close it. So for them, it's almost like it didn't happen at all and they can go to sleep at night just fine, feeling no remorse for it. And as we know, narcissists also lack empathy. So on top of compartmentalizing everything, even if you do go to them and try to explain why something is hurtful or why something is wrong, they simply don't give a Now, on top of that, narcissists can also compartmentalize things that you do to them, or should I say things that they create in their mind that you do to them. Let's say, for example, that they decide to quit their job without talking to you about it and they want to start a random business on your dime. And you bring up a very logical point about how y'all currently can't afford to do that. They'd view that as you criticizing them and being against them and attacking them. Therefore, in their mind, they feel like you've done something wrong to them. And oftentimes, as a fawning response, victims end up apologizing for things they didn't do. So you might end up apologizing to the narcissist for that and they eventually forgive you. But the catch is, they don't actually forgive you. They're simply compartmentalizing it, putting it in a box and leaving it unprocessed, which is how they can so easily use random shit against you later that you didn't even realize was an issue. Compartmentalization allows narcissists to skate through life doing people wrong and avoiding accountability for it all because they simply put it away in little boxes and close them.